I know exactly how you feel, you guys. I know how you feel. You ever feel like you've been doing everything right? You hit the gym, you clean up your diet, maybe you even look slightly better in your mind, right? But deep down, you feel like something's kind of missing. Yeah. You don't fully feel like the man that you want to be. You wake up tired, you lose motivation too fast, and you tell yourself you stay disciplined. And somehow you fall off again. You overthink, you doubt yourself. And when you're out, you feel invisible, like no one really sees you. Not women, not other men, not even you. But here's the truth, you guys. You don't need more hype. You need a roadmap, a system that rebuilds your body, your mindset, and your identity from the ground up. Because the man you want to be, he's already inside you. You've just been training like everyone else instead of becoming who you're meant to be. That's what this podcast is all about. It's about rewiring the way you move, think, and live. So, brothers, overall, above everything I teach, I am a fitness coach. I want you to understand that. Even though you'll see a ton of other different topics, like how to build your mysterious secret life, or even, for example, like psychological shortcut podcast on how girls perceive your value. Those other topics aside, I specifically do that for my digital products. I'll be for real with all of you. That's me being honest. However, I am a fitness trainer at heart. That is what I love the most in the whole world. Like, I love changing people's lives. Like, it does not bring me any more joy. It brings me a lot of joy to see men change their physique. Okay? It really does, you guys. And sometimes I can be a smartass on some of my podcasts, right? But at the end of the day, you guys, I care about you. Even though I have some dark side podcasts, I do care about you. Let's start the podcast, you guys. I'm going to tell you right now that this episode is about increasing athletic performance and building muscle. Let's start. Yo, if you're tired of spinning your wheels in the gym, my man, and if you're also struggling with low energy, lack of results, and feeling invisible to everyone around you, you need to stop trying random workouts, my dude. And also, cut out the cookie cutter diets. Those fail because they never train your mindset first. Click the link in the show notes and start Alpha Body Blueprint today. This is the only system that builds confidence, discipline, and masculine energy, and get the lean, shredded physique you want. You are listening to the Masculine Mindset Show, a podcast for men to develop a backbone, a masculine purpose, if you will, and get more physically attractive, and even become more mentally healthy. All you men listening, I turn nice introverts into fit, self-entitled savages, if you will. And you might even become a little cocky as a result of your G status. More importantly, you guys, I also show you how to flirt and date more women and seal the deal. Just look at the show notes. They are all on my blog articles. Let's get into the content. Alright, you guys, I'm going to tell you a quick story about my younger self. I started out in athletic training. I did. So that's why I can speak on this. Okay? And that's why I'm going to do a podcast on this. Alright? So, when I first did athletic training, I did track and field, pole vaulting, long jump, 100-meter sprint. I even ran a mile, you guys. I believe it was under, was it 6 minutes? Yes, 6 minutes. Anyhow, guys, listen to me. What I want to tell you guys right now is this is actually my mistake, because I actually want to build size now on my current health and fitness. The reason I'm calling this one of my mistakes is because it's simple, you guys. Because I did that at such a young age, I started doing plyometrics, intense sports performance training, And this is what happened as a result, you guys. My body burns fat really fucking fast. Really fucking fast. Now, some of you guys think, oh, that's a good problem. Maybe, but how about the fact that I get pissed off that I can't fucking actually get the... Alright, guys, listen to me. So, some of you might be thinking, well, Adam, shouldn't you get on, like, that black market shit? No, I refuse to do that. I refuse to fucking do that. Don't even recommend me that. Don't. If you email me and tell me, Adam, go start going on some fucking roids, fuck no. Fuck no. Fun fact about me, I don't do that black market shit. But the tangent I'm getting at here is this. I'm pointing out that mistake for this simple reason right here. Because my body burns fat so fast, I actually leverage my testosterone to actually go crush it on weights. Crush it. Alright? And that right there, lately I've been drinking Total War. But anyways, I do drink Bucked Up, you guys. I'll put my link in the show notes. But anyhow, Total War is good stuff too. Anyhow, before you build speed, before you build control, or any of that, you need to lift heavy. Okay? You lift with control. Okay, I'm gonna say that one more time. Lift with control. You earn precision. That's why I designed Half Body Blueprints. Brothers, listen to me. Even though I talk about dating, I want you all to really comprehend this right now. The title aside, that program is your fast track roadmap to get your body looking damn good. I'm going to tell you guys a story about Ashley. Yes, I trained her just yesterday, okay? I told her how the workouts I would have her do, okay? I had her do push and pull in legs. Now, I actually just did pull with her yesterday. Listen to me right now, you guys. The pull workout is a very good workout. Very good workout. And she told me, point blank, Adam, you definitely know what you're fucking doing. So, I'm going to tell you right now, check the link in the show notes. I will always promote my fucking program. All the time. So, this is your foundation right here. Your foundation. And this is the mistake that I made earlier in my life. I had to learn this the hard way. But either way, here's what I did. I jumped into fast twitch work. I did the explosive lifts. Yes, I did. I did the power moves, plyometrics, shit like that. But I skipped the part that teaches the body how to stabilize under pressure. Now, this right here, guys, is why I want to introduce to you the slow twitch fibers first. Type 1 fibers. Those are your stabilizers, your control system. They're the ones keeping your joints locked in, your posture dialed, your power channel open. Once those are fired, then and only then you move into your fast twitch type 2A and type 2B fibers. Make sense? Good. I need you guys to understand that. Those fibers are responsible for explosive speed, raw force, and athletic performance. Okay? That's precisely why warming up matters. Guys, listen to me. Before I even learned from all these crazy bodybuilders and shit, one of the people that I would often listen to, and some of you guys know him. Now look, I only listened to him for this one program. Just this one program, okay? And you should know this. Shaun T. Insanity, The Asylum. That's it. Because the other ones, meh. They're a little too long and it can be harmful on the joints. My personal training opinion. Shaun T, I'm not hating on your program. I love all the stuff that you do. But Insanity, the longer ones, are very hard on the body. And Shaun T knows that already. But anyhow, aside the point. I did that earlier in my life. And then here's what happened as a result. My body skyrocketed my fucking metabolism. I did hurt a few muscles here and there, but not as much as some of the other programs. But the tangent is this, you guys. I've learned to design my own workouts. I want you to warm up first, okay? Warming up is important. It's not about just stretching out the entire body. It's about neuro sequence engineering. You're literally programming your body to recruit fibers in the right order. Stability first, then explosiveness. Okay? Stability first, then explosiveness. Make sense? Dope. Now, tone sharpens, teaching cadence. I'm going to tell you right now. Before every session of your Alpha Body Blueprint warm-up, you need to start working mobility and stability and controlled tension and ignition, okay? I'm going to go over that in greater detail. Mobility and stability opens the joints. Activate those type 1 stabilizers. And then controlled tension, light tempo reps. Think isometric holds, slow eccentrics. Then ignition, jump squats, med ball slams, and sprints. That's when type 2 fibers light up like gunpowder. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, okay? I have a mobility workout programmed into Alpha Body Blueprint. It's simple. If you're going through the recovery week, you need to incorporate mobility, okay? Those of you people in there doing my program, listen to that part right there. I know I did not put the mobility workout in the recovery week, but you absolutely can do the mobility workouts followed by yoga. Now, let's keep fucking going. Some of you guys think, well, wait, Adam, you actually have your clients doing yoga. Listen to me, you guys. Here's a whole important point. Some of you guys might be laughing about that. I don't give a fuck. Yoga is isometric holds, and isometric holds are good for mobility. They really are. So you can think, oh, Adam, that's not really that masculine. I don't give a fuck. That's your opinion. And that right there is also masculine, not giving a fuck. But anyways, listen to me. If you do the mobility, stability shit, right? Open the joints, activate those type 1 stabilizers, then control tension, light tempo reps, etc. Isometric holds and whatnot. And then ignition, jump squats, med ball slams, and sprints, all that shit. That's the type 2 fibers, right? Do that and you'll feel it. Your bar speed increases, your balance tightens, your power output spikes. Brothers, this is how athletes train. This is exactly what I would do too. I remember when I was doing pole vaulting, they had us doing handstand walks. Dead serious. Handstand walks. And you guys actually complain about, I can't work out today. Try doing handstand walks and don't argue with me. But anyways, you're not fighting your body anymore. You've trained it to sequence that dominance, okay? Alpha Body Blueprint, you guys. That's your foundation. That's your fucking foundation. I want you to comprehend that right now, okay? Because a lot of you still love to come up with excuses as to not work out. Stop coming up with excuses. Because that right there is going to be your downfall to never seeing the body you really want. Let's keep moving forward. Explosive athletic training, okay? This is the next part. We talked about warming up like an athlete. I'm going to talk about explosive athletic training. And I'll turn down the music because, you guys are so funny. Anyways, once the foundation's built, once those slow twitch fibers are firing, you earn the right to train explosiveness. This is where you wake up type 2A and type 2B fibers. The ones that make your body detonate. And you get explosive power. Okay, I'm being serious. Explosive power, you guys. Those of you nervous to try plyometrics, don't be nervous. Because honestly, it's all in your head. Most men think power is about lifting heavier. It's not. It's about speed under tension. It's about how fast your muscles can contract and relax without breaking form. Have you guys heard my recovery tactics podcast? Find it. 3 recovery tactics. I covered PNF stretching. Think about PNF when I talk about contract and relax. Anyhow, it does apply to training like an athlete. Just want to say that right away. But, okay. When I talk about explosive athletic training, I'm talking about rate of force development, RFD. The elite level skill that separates athletes from lifters. A real athlete doesn't just move weight. He launches it. No, don't launch a fucking weight in the mirror, you guys, and shatter it because you know you love to look at yourself in the mirror. There's my arrogant humor coming back. But anyways, he controls chaos with precision. Penelope reacted to that one. Anyhow, listen to me. Jump squats, sled pushes, sprint intervals, Olympic style lifts, cleans and snatches, etc., etc. Now, that right there is what I'm talking about. Fuck yeah, let's go. I'll say that one more time. Jump squats, sled pushes, sprint intervals, Olympic style lifts, cleans and snatches. Okay? Even high pulls, you guys, are really good. If you don't know what high pulls are, I honestly will give full credit to Athlean. I did learn that from Athlean. But let's keep fucking going. Each one trains your nervous system to react like a coiled spring, pure potential energy waiting to explode. When I first started integrating explosive work, I realized something. It wasn't just my muscles that changed. It was my mindset. I stopped training to get tired, and I started training to get faster. You'll begin to feel power differently. It's not just about effort. It's about efficiency. Training smart, you guys. A lot of you train too hard, and then you start overtraining. Listen to me. I have a podcast on overtraining. Find it and listen to it. Your brain learns to recruit more muscle fibers per movement. Your body learns rhythm, timing, and precision. That's why I call the alpha output. Okay, alpha output. What do I mean by that? The point where strength meets speed and every rep feels electric. I have to kind of reflect on this a little bit. I remember you guys years ago when I went through all this athletic training. I remember this all-important lesson that I learned going through all that. Athleticism isn't just motion. It's control over chaos. It's that instant between thought and action where everything fires perfectly. That's what makes you dangerous. That's what makes you seen. And that's what sets the stage for the next evolution. Building the armor, strength, size, and density through German volume training. Now listen to me, you guys. This is where I got some hate on that stupid Threads app. But listen to me. Look, I know I'm being judgmental to that app, but listen to me, you guys. There are some trolls on there. I'm just going to point that out. There are a lot of trolls on there. But let's keep fucking going. Part 4, you guys. Now, I'm going to actually get serious now. I'm going to get serious with you. This is about building the armor, German volume training, and strength. So, some of you might be thinking, well, wait, Adam, I thought we were talking about all that type 1 and 2, AB, whatever the fuck. I don't know what that means kind of thing. Guys, I know a lot of you don't even know what that means. But listen to me right now. I'm educating you on that shit because you need to know what that means. So, let's keep fucking going. Building the armor is important. German volume training is also important, okay? And I want you to understand this. If you don't know what those terms mean, just listen to this podcast more than once. Enough said. But you built the foundation. You fired the fibers, right? Type 2A and type 2B fibers, right? Again, I know some of you don't even know what that means. But as I said, listen to this more than once. It's time that you build the armor, okay? Listen to me, you guys. A lot of you think, oh, Adam, I don't want to be an athlete. But here's the thing. If you tell me that as an excuse, I want to tell you guys point blank, brother, if you don't want to be an athlete, you can still take this podcast and start performing better in everyday life. Like if you're a father, you can lift your kids and you can have fun with them, right? Makes sense? Good. So you can apply this to your everyday life. Just think outside the box and don't be so weird about these stupid objections I hear, because I do hear that a lot. I don't want to be an athlete. It's like, okay, cool. But here's the thing about not being an athlete. I'm going to have one little rebuttal to that right now. Okay, this is my rebuttal to that. If you don't want to be an athlete, here's what I suggest you take into consideration. Take into consideration just being a more, like, health-conscious human being. That's it. Just be health-conscious. And go on a run after this podcast and do some think drills. Okay, I'm going to give you an example of think drills. Here's what you do. Listen to me right now. Give this a shot, okay? Fast feet, fast feet, fast feet. Tap the floor, okay? Tap the floor. Then fast feet again, fast feet again, fast feet again. Then tap the floor, okay? Give that a shot. Do that for a full minute. And then you go from narrow feet to wide feet. Narrow feet to wide feet. That is a think drill. Now, anyways. Holy shit, that was a huge tangent. Okay, athleticism doesn't mean you don't have density behind it, okay? What do I mean by that? Alpha Body Blueprint isn't just about being fast. It's about being calm in the face of pressure when you're lifting that weight. It's about having controlled power, okay? Knowing how to control that weight. Knowing how to actually take what life throws at you and you can handle it with much more pressure. Guys, listen to me. Exercise teaches you to be calm under pressure. Think about it. If you can lift weights and be calm in the midst of lifting weights, that is a skill set. It definitely is a skill set. But Alpha Body Blueprint is about your foundation. That's your foundation, okay? Now, that is what I want you to think about right now, okay? All of that calm under pressure comes with presence, okay? From mass that moves with purpose. Now I'm going to talk about German volume training, okay? This is the next level. A lot of you don't even realize this, but there's a reason I created that one after my Alpha Body Blueprint course. It's simple, okay? 10 sets, 10 reps, 1 movement, minimal rest, maximum discipline. I'm going to tell you right now, brothers, listen to me. German volume training is more advanced than Alpha Body Blueprint. I have to make that clear. Think about it. If you're working the same muscle for 10 sets of 10 reps, that puts a lot of stress on that same body part for a longer period of time. So yes, it is more advanced than Alpha Body Blueprint. Now, simple, brutal, and effective. It's where you stop chasing comfort and start embracing control under fatigue, okay? Here's why German volume training works. Sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. Do you know what that is? I'll tell you what it is. Cellular expansion that packs your muscle fibers with glycogen, water, and raw endurance capacity. You're not just getting bigger, you're building resilience. Think about it. How many people want to do 10 sets of chest presses? Not many. Okay, I'll tell you what, you guys, try that for just one day. My push and pull workout. Pretty simple, right? Bench press, 10 sets of 10 reps. And then do this. Barbell row, 10 sets of 5 reps. When you get to the barbell row, you have to increase your weight. Think about it. If you're going to do 5 reps, you increase your weight. Now, again, that right there is what it's designed for. You need to pick the heaviest weight possible. Heaviest fucking weight, you guys. I don't give a fuck if you think you can't lift heavy. Try to lift heavy on that 5 rep move. Now, let's keep fucking going. The whole tangent that I'm getting back to, wow, I went on a massive tangent, but I want you guys to know one of my workouts. So I give you one of my workouts. You're not just getting bigger, you're building resilience. You're training your nervous system to perform while drowning in fatigue. That right there is why I consistently say to my clients, volume increases your resilience, okay? Pain creates presence. Now, you'll notice something shift about 3 sets in. Your ego fades, your rhythm takes over, and your focus gets surgical. That's when you're finally training like a weapon, okay? Most guys hit the gym to feel a pump. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now. An alpha male trains to build his entire body. His entire fucking body. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to be covering PAP next. This is highly advanced, even more advanced than German volume training. So let's keep fucking going. Alright, brothers, it's time for me to really drive this point home, because this is getting long, okay? PAP, post-activation potentiation, complex training. You've built the base, you've built the armor, now it's time to connect strength and speed into one deadly rhythm, okay? This is where PAP comes into play, okay? It's the secret bridge between power and athletic performance. Here's the science, simplified for warriors, not lab coats. When you lift heavy, near your max, your nervous system fires at full voltage. Every motor unit wakes up. Your fast twitch fibers, type 2A and type 2B, go on high alert. If you follow that heavy lift with an explosive movement, say squats followed by jump squats, or heavy bench followed by plyo push-ups, your body performs like it's temporarily supercharged. That's PAP in action. Guys, listen to me. There are complexes that I want you to think about. Three to four exercises, okay? That would be one round, but that's only of the first complex. I know, you're like, what the fuck, Adam? Okay, complex training is not easy. When I first actually did this with a friend of mine, we both were gassed. And I'm going to tell you guys this. If you want to do PAP, warning you now, this is intense, okay? You think my programs are intense? Just wait. This is like, believe me on this, this is definitely not easy by any means, okay? By any fucking means. It's not easy, okay? Now, you're taking the raw voltage from maximal lift and using it to amplify your explosive output, okay? A very long time ago, you guys, I actually did some complex training, okay? I'll give you an example, all right? Do a step up, and then you jump into like a skater plyo exercise, okay? Skater plyometric, okay? If I were to show you a skater plyo, it's just basically you do a lateral jump on one leg from side to side, okay? And then after that, here's what you do. Try this. Jump down on the floor and then hold side plank for your stabilization. Crazy shit, you guys. I know. Not easy, but I'll give you more examples, okay? This is how you can run complex training. I told you round one, right? Guys, that was just round one. Try repeating that 3 more times. That's a full complex. Yeah, I told you, it's rough. Now, here's how you can run it. If you want to think about this in your own coach brain, if you're a coach listening. Heavy compound primer, 1 to 3 reps at 85 to 90% of your max. Then, after that, you guys, you do want to rest for a little bit. Like about, I'd say, 30 seconds, and then you jump into your explosive movement. 3 to 5 reps. Maximum power, you guys. Maximum fucking power. This right here is what I can confidently say. You are improving masculine power. Right here. Okay? Now, that's one PAP complex. But I should say, you have your stabilization exercise too. Like a side plank. Hold. Okay? Do me a favor. When you do the side plank, get the toe up. Okay? Turn the toe downward toward the floor, okay? So, that side plank, I'll say that one more time. Get into that side plank position, and then raise the leg, okay? Turn the toe down. That's your stabilization. Now, I told you, it's not easy. Oh my God, it's not easy. Just give it a shot, and you'll know what I mean. But, anyways, every rep should feel electric. Like, the weight's lighter, your reflexes sharper, your mind quieter, okay? This is where the alpha training philosophy peaks, where strength translates into performance, because muscle without speed is decoration, honestly. Let's face it, you guys, I told you, if you want to put your muscles to use, this is what you do, right here. PAP, complex training, definitely not easy. But anyways, speed without strength is fragility. You need both. You do. That's just facts. But when you train this way, something changes in your presence. You move with power that looks effortless. You stop trying to prove strength. You become it. Okay? That's what PA training does. Now, I want to make this clear with all of you right now. Some of you guys might think I'm sounding crazy about this when I say this, but I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm being dead serious. I could last longer in the bedroom from this. Swear to God. Completely true. And you want to question me on that? Fine. That's your opinion. But I'm telling you through experience. I know, wait, Adam, PAP training did that? Yeah, it did. But here's the thing, you guys. Do what you want. I want to tell you right now. I'm telling you the truth. I will tell you nothing but the truth. I lasted longer doing this. But anyhow, they're like saying, oh, Adam, I have to do this intense style of training to do that, to last longer. Whatever, you guys. If you're going to give me that excuse, I have nothing to say to you. But anyways, I'm going to talk about recovery next. All right, brothers, this is a longer podcast. I'm going to really wrap this up because honestly, I could go on and on, but like I said, I do this professionally. You should really take that into consideration. I do this fucking professionally. Now, recovery, weapon of the elite, right here. I am following the model of my article in the show notes. Find it, Health and Fitness, how to increase athletic performance. Now, or how to boost athletic performance, yeah. Every warrior wants to train harder. Few know how to recover the right way. But here's the truth. Your body doesn't grow in the gym. It grows in the silence after. Recovery is the weapon of the elite. It's just the facts, okay? Only the disciplined can stop when it's time to rebuild, okay? Every time you sleep deeply, or breathe fully, or step into stillness, your nervous system resets. Your testosterone climbs. Your muscles repair. Your mind reorganizes its identity around progress. Wait a second, Adam. I thought you shouldn't sleep much because, it's good to grind and shit like that. I want to wake up at fucking, 3 o'clock in the morning. Brothers, listen to me. I am a night owl. I'll tell you that. But the tangent is this. Not everyone is a night owl. I want you to just think about this for a second. Because I'm a night owl, I have to consciously focus on my sleep. I do. But I want to tell you guys something. Okay? When you pay attention to your rest and recovery, you are going to definitely get the results that you want. Okay? If you don't rest the right way, how are you going to get results? You won't. But anyways, that's what separates you from the average man. He burns out chasing momentum. Okay? You sharpen patience into strategy. That's what I want you to do. Okay? Your recovery isn't passive. It's a ritual. Oh yeah, you guys. You know I talk about rituals, right? The Machiavellian activation state switch. Yeah. Check that one out. It's a good one. Cold plunges can also be a ritual too. Stretching can be a ritual. Breath work can be a ritual. So you guys listen to me. Breathe and anchor, okay? I always do that constantly when I wake up. I get out of my bed and then I just breathe and anchor my body onto the earth, okay? Big deep breaths. I feel better already right now. Might sound crazy, but I do. Now, every silence, even meditation, they're not luxuries. It's recalibration, okay? This is why I promote daily meditation. It's how you feel. Guys, listen to me. Some of you guys don't think meditation is masculine. I don't give a fuck what you think, okay? Meditation is masculine. It is. It fucking is. So if you think that it's not, your mindset on it sucks. And you should really consider just downloading Brain FM and giving it a shot and stop giving me excuses on meditation too. But anyhow, if you can stay calm in stillness, okay, I'll say that one more time. If you can stay calm in stillness, you'll be unstoppable. Okay? So when I say recovery is the weapon of the elite, I mean this. Rest with intent. Sleep like a king who knows war is coming. All right? Breathe like your lungs are reloading strength. Move slow so you can strike fast. That's the final layer of the alpha body athletic hybrid. I should say alpha athletic hybrid. But anyways, foundation, explosiveness, strength and armor, precision, and recovery. All connected. So listen to me, you guys. I may do a PAP program. Honestly, right now I'm more focused on this other project that it's in the dating field. But anyways, I'm going to tell you guys right now. Listen to me. Leave me a 5-star review. I appreciate it. This is a very long podcast, and I want to wrap this bad boy up. Okay? I appreciate you. Check the show notes. 14-day challenge. Listen to me, you guys. I want you to download that shit. Okay? You can get in for free. It's 14 days. Free. Do you hear me? Free. God, you guys have so many excuses. It's annoying. All right. I'm not doing that to be annoying. I'm doing that to get you guys to see that a lot of you do still have excuses, and honestly, that's ridiculous. But I still love you guys. So, peace the fuck out.